This is my mother-in-law's driveway, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to take this driveway from this to this. Not bad. I took 7 days off work to complete this project. I think I'm gonna have my brother-in-law's help. So hopefully in the 7 days, I'm capable of doing this project. I got one excavator from minipel.ca, so thank you Minipel for the excavator. I'm gonna try and do the excavation in 24 hours so you guys can see that you can actually rent an excavator and do it all. I might have it for 2 days though. So we're also gonna change the layout of this driveway a little bit. Right now, it's almost like a Y shape. We're gonna make a double driveway. And we're also gonna be modifying the path over there. So for the path, we're actually gonna be filling in all of this dirt to level out the front yard, obviously with a little bit of a pitch away from the house. And the new path will be right here all along the house and have the path closer to the house. We'll make the path come like this. And this is probably where we're gonna have our wooden deck stairs and the new platform. I only have about 5 or 6 hours experience on this excavator. If you haven't seen my how to operate an excavator, I highly recommend it. It's pretty much just me learning how to ride it in less than 3 hours. This is the excavator I'll be using. It's a 1.7 ton. Are you guys excited? Because I know this is a lot of work. I'm starting to debate if I can do it. What I'm going to be doing now is excavating this about 6 to 8 inches. I'm going to go in and I'm going to eat, but check it out. Look at this beauty. I'm very happy with that. It's really nice.
We're not gonna do this in a week.
7 days.
No way.
You don't think I could do it?
I don't know.
Can I do it in 7 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. My son believes in me, my wife doesn't. All right, so it's currently 2:35. I pretty much finished the path. I want to start the driveway excavation, see how far we could get before 5 p.m. I posted on Facebook Marketplace free dirt and I got a bunch of people, so I won't have to drive more than 5 kilometers. I don't mind doing that for free if it's gonna save me a trip to the dump. Day 1 is excavation. Day 2 is filling in with gravel. I'm just really hoping that we could finish excavating today. There's sadly 2 layers of asphalt. Apparently you shouldn't be backfilling with asphalt because it's got, you know, petroleum in it. I'll be loading up the truck with the asphalt and then we'll go dump it, and then after we'll figure it out. So we went to go dump the first 2-3 layers of asphalt. So now I'm just excavating, and I found a house nearby and she wants all the loads of dirt possible. So that's what I'm gonna be giving her. All right, let's go. So that lowers this one here. So now it'll swivel from the bottom. Can't forget to put this one back up, but there's something else I gotta do right before that. So now I can't do that because usually this door gets jammed right there, so I gotta... There we go. So really not what I wanted for day one, to start raining and have to call it quits at 6:37. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. all I gotta do is just start loading the truck. It is 8:50 a.m. and as you can see, I did not get as much as I would have liked, but today we will be doing multiple trips to this lady's house and dumping as much as possible. The important thing is that at least on day one we got rid of all of the asphalt. Now it's really just excavate, dump, excavate, dump. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this project just because of how overwhelmed I am. Yesterday, I really thought I was going to be able to complete all excavation, get it all about 18 inches deep. I'm not there yet, so hopefully I could get there by today. That's my goal. Ah, shit. I ran out of diesel. Gotta go buy diesel now. Fuck. I sent off my brother-in-law to go get the geotextile fabric, 6 feet long roll. I also sent him to go rent a plate compactor, so in probably less than an hour we should get that. I think I'm gonna go and dump this at the lady's house. All right, so definitely a lot more truckloads than I thought this would be. This is the double driveway area. Now I just need to do this kind of like final triangle and then excavate all of this. And I think so far it's been 5 truckloads I've dropped off, and now this is my 6th. I hope he keeps taking some loads. Mr. Doctor, he's been at it for about 20 minutes. So pretty good. All right, let me do it. So a little update, it's currently 3:40 p.m. I really thought we would have gotten done a lot more today, but I can't really complain there. It was pretty smooth, pretty quick. It's looking pretty good. I'd be pretty happy with this depth. We're probably 14 to 16 inches. I did like 7 or 8 trips today, and this person's driveway is really full of dirt. I don't know if they still want more. I'll have to ask them, but I'll probably be able to fill up 1, 2, I'd say probably 3 or 4 more trucks in all of this dirt. If I could at least finish all the excavation, I don't know if that's realistic, but I'm being optimistic, which is good. So by the end of today, I need to get done all of the excavation. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 loads. Holy moly. I hope these people are ready to wheelbarrow this soon. Whew. This is end of day 2. It's 5:10 p.m. and I am done here for the day because I gotta go to baseball. I'm my kid's coach, and coaches can't be late. I need to check tomorrow with the string line. Over there I know we're deep enough, and then here I'm almost done, man. I got the truckload. I need to go dump it before the game. Good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. We are day 3. Today my goal would be to finish excavating right now, go do one last dump. Too bad the people that I dumped the 10-11 loads yesterday don't want anymore, surprisingly. I mean, they had their driveway filled. I think I still need to scrape some here. I need to make the nice cut on the asphalt over there, and I need to load this up into the truck. On that end, I'm very happy with the finished results. Let's start loading this up now. This, I wonder what this is. Very excited to know what this is. Okay, so I just measured from here all the way to that piece of wood, 23 feet, and then from there to that piece of wood, 23 feet. And then I measured from here and there all the way to the end of the driveway. And now is when I'm gonna mark my perfectly straight parallel line to the garage door. My beautiful little rock and stick. Now I'm gonna mark a nice straight line, make a cut, and then excavate all this area. Definitely not ideal, but you know what? You gotta use what you gotta use, and sometimes you gotta rent it, and sometimes you figure it out. Straight line cut is made. All right, so I just called. They will be delivering a 3/4 net stone, 10 tons, to fill in probably around 4 or 5 inches everywhere. We're gonna try and compact that down as much as possible, but first we're actually gonna put geotextile fabric. I just need to remove a bit here. This part is the only part that's a bit low. Everywhere else, I'm getting about 18 inches to the line. This is probably the last truckload I got. I'm gonna grab the string line. There we go. Here I got my string line level. Let's see if we're nice and straight. Okay, so naturally the driveway's dipping down. Now here these pavers are 2 1/4 minus 1 for the screeding layer of stone dust, which brings us to 3 1/4, and we got around 16, about 13, 12, 13 inches of gravel. Same thing here, 16, 16 and a half, 17, 17. All right, so now the goal is to do what Dylan just did. I think he did a pretty good job there. So we're just gonna keep rolling out this, I believe this is a, can't remember the name. Is it woven geotextile fabric? It's got really good tensile strength. So let's lay this down before the truck comes. We'll put it a bit on the walls like that. And then once we get the gravel, we'll start shoveling a bit of gravel so we could start pulling it a bit tighter. We don't want this too loose, so we'll wait for the gravel to do that. But for now, we're just gonna cut everything up. And we're gonna overlap them like 6 to 8 inches. It's 2:30. Gravel just arrived, so let's go pay the man. All right, so he was pretty amazed that this is a DIY project. He's gonna try and back it up and clear the wires there for my future self. Measure 3 times, order once. He also said that with 3/4 net, I have to put geotextile fabric on top of it. So after my 3-4 inches compacted down, I need to put more fabric on top of it so my 0.75 doesn't seep away into the 3/4 net. So I think that's what we're gonna end up doing.
Oh my God.
Hey, you're back. You got a lot of work ahead. You ready? No?
I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your courage.
Cool, man.
Right.
I appreciate you. Thank you. As soon as we got an inch right here, I could get the excavator out. Day 3, 3:30 p.m. And we're just raking in the first layer of 3/4 net stone. Good job, Dylan. We're just trying to cover up the entire surface, and then we're gonna get the vibrating plate and do the whole driveway. And then we'll probably move on to layer number 2, and then we'll check our height again. Let's do it. All right, so day 3, Wednesday, it's 5:03 p.m. I think we're tired. It's too bad the stone only got here at like 2:30. So earlier today, I measured everywhere, it was around 16, 17 and a half inches. And now I'm getting around 12 or 13. It's about 4 or 5 inches. Hopefully tomorrow with 15 tons, we get another, today we got 4 to 5 inches. Tomorrow we should get at least 7 inches up. Day 3 is done. It's 6:30 p.m. And as you can see, we did okay today. But so far, day 3, it's looking pretty good. I don't know if I'll be able to complete this in 7 days. I think I was being hella optimistic, which isn't surprising, but I really hope tomorrow we could finish all the gravel layer. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you like this, because there's a lot more to come. Good morning. Day 4 today. It is almost 8 a.m. and I just went to the store and got this pipe. I got a truckload of 0.75 gravel coming in about an hour. I ordered 15 tons yesterday. Hopefully we get that before 9 a.m. and hopefully trenching this out this morning so we get the proper positioning for the pipe. All right, second truck delivery is here. I see him over there, so. All right, so Christmas came early today. We got 15 tons of 0.75 gravel behind me. What I'm gonna do now is lay down geotextile fabric on this 3/4 clean, clear stone. And that's gonna give a good separation, so this layer shouldn't get mixed with the smaller rocks that is in the 0.75. It'll keep them separated. So now we're gonna try and get 8 inches more out of the 0.75, and we're gonna be compacting it every 2-3 inches. help?
What did you do this?
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, I need to excavate another inch, I think.
Wow, it looks real nice, babe.
Almost there, eh? We need 2 1/4 plus 1 inch, so 3 1/4 for the pavers and the stone dust. And right now we are 5, 6. All right, film me. Oh wait, your fingers. All right, guys, now it's my little man, 4 years old, filming. My 4-year-old is the videographer now. Say hi, Luca.
Hi.
So now that we have these 2 string lines all the way to the road, what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this to screed it off these 2 rails. Now I'm gonna measure. Okay. And we're gonna go like this until it's all perfectly flat. 2 3/4. Nope. 2 3/4. Believe it or not, when I called and I said, hey, I want another 10 tons, she said, sorry, we just booked up the whole day, so we could only put you in for tomorrow. And that's a problem, because this is day 4 and we're on a timer. Pull it. So day 4, 4:20 p.m. How do I feel? I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in day 7 or day 4. I still haven't finished the gravel. Dylan just told me he's not gonna help me tomorrow. He's gotta get ready for his trip, which leaves me to be alone for the next 3 days. I'm very, very grateful for his help. He definitely worked hard, but right now I'm just getting this feeling of crap. It's definitely doable. You know, the driveway, maybe not the path, but the driveway, I'm so close. I'm so close. I called the gravel place and they said, sorry, no more deliveries for today. They were fully booked, which meant that I have to, you know, drive this truck. It's an amazing truck. It's just that, you know, it does about 2.5, max 3 tons of gravel per trip, which means I gotta go. It takes me 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to load, then 20 minutes back. So I waste almost an hour per load. I just got 8 tons, which equals 3 trips. And now it's more a question of, am I gonna be able to get it done? You know, a lot of people are probably gonna say, dude, just hire it out, you're doing horrible, you're whatever, you know, so much labor. But I like these challenges, you know, I like this DIY stuff where I've never done something before. I do my research, I talk to some people, I see if it's doable on my end, and if I think it's even potentially doable, I'm gonna do it. What better way to do it than at my kid's grandma's house? I hope you guys watch the video till the end, and thanks again minipelle.ca for the excavators. Si tu viens du Québec ou de Montréal, si tu veux une mini-pelle, un mini-prix, minipelle.ca, c'est pour toi. I'm going to get my last load. Hopefully we can get everything leveled out after this. And if not, well, I'll maybe go get another load. Good morning, day 5. So yesterday was a little crazy, probably the toughest day so far in the week. It was a lot of layers of gravel, compacting, a lot of raking. That's the muscles I'm feeling, mostly my lower back, and just the little muscles you don't use often. Sadly, I don't have Dylan, so I'll be working alone. Let's see how much work we could do in half a day. So yesterday I put my screeding bars on top of gravel, and I had measured to the string line. The string line is my finished height. I got 1 inch for the stone dust, and I got 2 1/4 for the pavers. But I actually want the pavers to sit 1/4 inch high because I'm gonna be compacting them at the end. So really I want 3 inches finished height from my line. And right now I'm seeing 4 inches. I don't wanna see 4 inches. I wanna see 3 inches. So yesterday I was calculating 2 3/4 to my screeding pipe to screed the gravel. And that compacted down, and now it's at 4 inches, which means it dropped a full inch to 1 1/4 inches. So now what I'll be doing is I will be measuring between 2 and 2 1/4 of my string line to the gravel depth with the screeding bars. So I'll be doing that and then compacting and seeing what my finished height is after compacting it down. Have a good trip. Thanks for helping me out this week.
I'm not going there.
No, you're gonna help? I am sweaty as hell. Day 5, it's 10:20 a.m. I've completed this section here, leveling out the driveway. This area is perfect. Here I probably have to add 1 inch of gravel and then compact that. 2 1/4 about. Yeah, let's raise it a bit. Okay. 2 1/8. One thing I learned with 2 other screeding bars is actually bent them by hitting them with the hammer. I don't know if you take a look at my other video with my paver patio, I actually bent them real good. I had a little pit stop at the barber shop today, took a little nap on the chair, and now it is day 5, Friday, 2 p.m. So here, just fueling up the truck. But my buddy Jimbo here from Arbo MTL was like, I'm fueling up the truck for you. So thank you, Jimbo, for the truck. If you guys need some tree cutting, or if you got a bush that needs trimming, you call Jimbo. Maybe we'll do an arborist DIY video sometime.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Or is that too deadly?
No, it's all good.
Yeah?
We can definitely do that.
All right, let's go back. This is day 5. We used about half your tank. It's been great, dude. All right, back to day 5, 3:30 p.m. Let's go get more gravel. Day 5 is complete. I gotta go once again to a baseball game soon, so I'm leaving quite early. It's 4:50 p.m. But all of this has been compacted. As you can see, it is perfectly straight all the way to the garage door. This is gonna be our gravel layer complete. We are 3 inches off, which is perfect for our 2 1/4 inch paver plus the 1 inch of stone dust. The only thing I did not have time to complete today, because I was mostly alone, is this area. I ran out of gravel. I just picked up 2 more tons, and here we are starting off the path as well, and then proceeding with the gravel there, maybe adding a string line and making sure we're perfectly level with the driveway. Another option, focus on the driveway, because the goal of this video and this project is primarily the driveway. That's what my mother-in-law wanted, the driveway, not really the path, although the path kind of comes with the driveway. But priority number 1 is completing the driveway completely, and then we'll attack the pathway later. Fiona and the kids and Dylan have all started bringing pavers closer here. So these are the Permacon Paleo. They're used, actually. We got a crazy deal on these. Also a Facebook Marketplace find. I will put the price here, including the delivery. That's how much it costs to get them delivered. And we got 6 more pallets over there behind the excavator. I'm hoping that tomorrow, hopefully, start laying pavers, because that's what we're here to do. But obviously, the foundation is the most important, and that's why we spent so much time on the foundation for the paver base. Without the proper foundation, these pavers would just be wonky within 6 months to a year. And that's why we put so much energy into all of that excavation, getting really deep, putting, you know, the 3/4 net, putting geotextile fabric, we pretty much did like 16 inches of gravel. Or sorry, minus the 3.5. I'm happy with that, honestly. The base that was there previously was just, I think, 1 or 2 inches of gravel under the asphalt. And hopefully my kid forgives me for being late to the baseball game. Talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. So, I guess I should probably say good morning. Today we are day 6. God damn it. I have behind me here the second car driveway area that we will be screeding this morning, and then moving on to the path. So I'm gonna have to snap a little string line here, get all to the right level, compact it down. The question is, are we able to do it in 7 days? Let's find out. think I'm done the driveway. I'm gonna compact it all, take a last measurement, and then probably dump the gravel out in the path. It's day 6, Saturday, 10:50 in the morning. It's looking good. I am drenched, but I think I could say this driveway is complete in terms of gravel base. I want to have the walkway nice and straight, so that's what we'll be doing next. So now I'm just trying to get an idea of how high I need to bring all of this to make it level with the driveway. Pull it as tight as you can. We're gonna put this little guy so the bubble is just touching the line. That is a lot of gravel. Listen, I'm not gonna complain because this path will not move. It's gonna have an extremely strong base, which is great. It just might require a few more trips of 0 3/4 gravel. So that's not great, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Try and level all this out because I excavated too much and the land kind of goes like this to the left. All of this land is going to actually have to come up if we want to respect and be level from the driveway all the way here. We need to raise it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of those pavers, which is 10, 11 inches on this corner here. I'm going to spread this out, try and get to the level line and see if I have enough. Day 6 complete, Saturday, 3 p.m. Sadly, I can't keep working. We're headed to an engagement party. The driveway is perfectly level now with 0 3/4 gravel to our right line and the right pitch. So that is great news. The only problem now is the whole yard goes a bit down that way. That's the slope, which isn't great. I should have checked that at the very beginning. That's my rookie mistake, but that's okay. Tomorrow we're gonna fix that with the gravel. I'm gonna set up the string line again, and then we're gonna make sure to compact this. I hope I have enough gravel here. This is 2 tons of gravel, 0 3/4. Let's go. Good morning. Today is day 7. It's 11 a.m. starting very late on this Sunday morning. Had a party last night and we went out, so I guess that's life. In some areas I'm missing about 5-6 inches. Realistically, it should have been 7 days just for the driveway. I'm gonna try and do that. I have a lunch too today. Family lunch at 1 p.m. So I got an hour and a half. I'm gonna try and complete this path, this section, this first section of the path right now with those 2 tons of gravel I got yesterday. And maybe I'll go do one more trip. Let's do it. Alright, so day 7 was more like just 2 hours. I started way too late. Didn't get much done. The only thing we got done is leveling out this area here, starting the path. So now I'm a bit disappointed. We'll see after our family lunch if I have time to come back. I still need a lot of gravel here, so I think I might, if I make it before 5 p.m. I might be able to go buy 2 more tons of gravel. Big massive sidewalk piece of cement so I could hold the gravel back If not, I'm gonna have to grab all this dirt and make a mountain here so it holds it all back. This pipe, I don't think I want it so deep because I don't want it going into the dirt here. I actually want to elevate it, and I'm gonna end up buying a second piece so the pipe comes out onto the grass here, because we're gonna have to re-level the whole yard. All right, let's see if we continue day 7 in 3 hours. Look at that bubble. It's still perfect. Right where we want it. Okay, I think we only got one more stretch to go. Let's see how close to completing the path we could get today. It is 7:15 p.m. on a Sunday. This is day 7. As if I thought I would have been done by today. Today was not a very productive day, I'm not gonna lie. I got 1 or 2 truckloads worth of gravel today. And yeah, almost done, almost there. Very, very close. The tube is in. I'll show you guys the level. It's perfectly ready there to get the downspout. I'm probably gonna get another pipe there. And as you can see, the bubble is good. All right, so day 7 now, and it's absolutely impossible that I complete this project. I really thought I could do it, you know, I was optimistic, hella optimistic, but I think I've come to the realization that I don't think it's possible. I mean, if your driveway is simple and tiny and not double and not like a 80 linear foot path walkway. Today is technically day 8. It's 8 a.m. and I have to go into work today. My vacation's over, so this is really realistic in terms of how DIYers really do it. Working around the family, around work hours, trying to get it done. So today what I did, woke up early, I got another ton of 0.75 gravel. Maybe after 5 p.m. I'm gonna come back, level this area out, we're gonna compact it, and then we'll be able to load up the compactor in the truck for tomorrow morning. I gotta return that vibrating plate. Also, another thing I'm gonna do today, got 3-4 tons of stone dust, so I have it for the week because I have to return this truck tonight. So things are gonna start getting a little bit more complicated. Oh wow, that's gonna be a lot of stone dust. All right, we're stuck. We're stuck in the dirt. I was trying to put the stone dust somewhere else because that pile's big and I'll probably need some on this side, so I was gonna dump it here, but now my tires are just spinning freely in the dirt. I guess that just means I have to dump it here. There she goes. Let's hope I get out of here. Uh-oh. This is bad news. This can't be good. I'm gonna have to call Jimbo and say, yo, dude, your truck is stuck. Let's try again. I'm gonna be a good friend and clean out the bed. I guess I could be that asshole friend. Yo, I just got out.
So I'm gonna teach you there's a trick for that.
I hate rain. I hate rain. At least this thing's working. Look at that. God, man. It's really starting to come down now. If this was the weather on day 1 and day 2 and day 3, maybe I would have canceled this project and just hired it out. This is dirty work, very muddy, very wet. I got rain going down my ass crack. I understand why people don't want to do this when it rains. I'm gonna go inside now, call it a day. I'm gonna wash this machine, return the truck, and call it done for day 8. Good morning. It is 10:41 a.m. It has been about an entire week since I've worked on this driveway. And I'm here today to finally start with the stone dust and laying pavers. Lucky for me, today I got my little helpers over here already shoveling the stone dust into the wheelbarrow. Let's see how much we could get done before 5 p.m. Thank you so much. Okay, wait, pause. Here you go. Okay, so in this area I got 2.5 inches to this, and my pavers are only 2 1/4. So I'm gonna have to raise it by 1/4 inch. I'm gonna keep bringing stone dust here until I got enough to start screeding, and I'm gonna make sure to raise my galvanized pipes until I get between 2 and 2 1/4 inch. My pipes are now at 2 1/8. I'm gonna do the same thing with another bar next to it and then a 4th bar over there. Careful, boys. I got it, thank you. Oh. No shovel sword fighting. No, it's dangerous. Okay, don't touch the bars. Very, very important. Okay, so for this section here, I'm going from the house all the way to the street, and it has a bit more than 1/8 pitch. 1/8 pitch is when the bubble is just touching the line. That means that there is 1 inch every 8 feet. That's the pitch. And a 1/4 pitch means that there's 1 inch every 4 feet. I would actually be happy with that right there. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So right now this is a problem. This is a bit higher, and right now there's a pitch going that way. So that's not what I want. I put a bit too much gravel there. And now we have a 1/8 pitch headed in that direction, which is a good thing. Okay, now we're level there, and now we're gonna see here, and now we got a little bit of a pitch that way. So that's great. So I know I used to hit these bars with a hammer. I don't do that anymore because I learned my lesson. 2 of them that twisted horribly, and they are not in use anymore. And that's why I'm not banging these ones that I just purchased. I finally reached the perfect pitch. So now I got 1/8 pitch on that and 1/8 pitch on this, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. But don't forget that there's also 1/8 to a 1/4 pitch down to the road as well. So it's not just this pitch I'm really looking at, it's also all the way to the road. So even if we were perfectly flat here, it would be okay because the whole pitch is down towards the road. You guys don't want to help me anymore? All right, so I just snapped a string line and now perfectly parallel with the string line. I also just checked the garage door is also perfectly parallel with this line. So I'm gonna leave this line until I start the pavers. I chose this wall because this would be the easiest point where you would see how amateurish the job is if it were to be crooked. So this way, I'm not relying on the street or the garage floor. I'm relying on the house and the walkway. Now I'm gonna take another string line, which is actually my chalk line, right beside the garage floor. I'm going to try and go about 4 or 5 inches, just shy of a complete block. Hopefully it fits a full block. All right, so I made a mistake and I'm taking this opportunity to share it with you guys. I don't know if you guys can see behind me. Can you spot the mistake? We're off by about 1/2 inch to 1 inch right here. So it kind of goes like a banana. We started off straight next to the garage door and then we're curving this way. So we took out the measuring tape, checked it quick, and I'm glad we did because that wouldn't be pretty on the whole driveway. So let's fix it.
Can I leave this with Mama?
Yeah, you can. Nice, good job, guys. Come on, kids, you're doing great. Keep it up. I love having children. I should have more children. I don't know why my friends don't have kids. Oh, Leo even knows which one he wants. He's playing Blockus a lot, or Tetris. All right, guys, so this is day 9, 6:12 p.m., and I'm signing off. Good morning. Today's a special one. I'm hoping that today we could finish the pavers on the driveway. This morning I'm gonna focus on just the screeding of the stone dust, making sure everything's perfectly flat. I'm gonna try and get all the way to the street because in a few hours I'm gonna have to leave and go get ready for my kids' baseball. I'll probably have to leave around 1:30, and then I believe my other brother-in-law, Eric, is gonna come over and help out with laying pavers. I'm not too stressed out about the paver laying. It's very simple. As you saw yesterday, even my kids were doing it. It's not rocket science. It is 11:50 a.m. and I just finished screeding the driveway. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna screed a tiny bit on the path, and then we're gonna start laying pavers. This is gonna be a problem. We're off by about half an inch, so I'm gonna see if I can correct this. So I triple checked everything with the wall and the line, and finally it was actually this green thing that was off, so it moved a bit. What I did now is I set up this blue string line between the pavers. So I don't know if you could see there, but there is a tiny little bit of a gap between this row and the back row, so I'm gonna try and be careful now because this is perfectly straight. And now we're gonna do 3-4 more rows because this is the most important section with the walkway that's gonna join it. So it's almost 2 p.m. I finished screeding the stone dust on the entire driveway. Now I gotta go to my kids' baseball game and I'll probably be back by 5 p.m. So let's see how many rows Eric can do without me. See you soon. All right, so I guess that's it for day 10. It's 7:45 p.m. Started laying pavers again at around 7 p.m. So we really just worked an extra 45 minutes, but my brother-in-law Eric and my mother-in-law worked for about 3 hours while we were away. And it's looking pretty good. Honestly, I'm not complaining. More than half the driveway. I'll probably be done that by noon tomorrow, hopefully. So that's my goal. Today's gonna be a good day. It is day 11, we're Sunday, 9 a.m. Starting a little bit late. I got the whole family with me today. It's looking promising. We won't be done the project, but at least hopefully we're done laying pavers on the entire driveway and we could finally start the walkway. I don't know exactly how many hours we have left over there, but at least there's a big massive stack of pavers over there, so there's a lot less transportation needed. So let's get started. One thing's for sure is that today I'm feeling the pain in the legs, the lower back, and I guess the hip flexors. So let's try and complete this, but we're getting stronger every day. Kind of crazy to say that we're almost done. Trying not to land them, you know, like that. We're trying to at least offset it a bit. Oh, come here. Stay, sit. Look at the camera. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, hey, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's keep it going. Next one's right on it. There we go. All right, so we have a problem. We have about 35.25, and at that end over there, we got about 33 inches. So that's almost a 2-inch difference. Make a cut. Actually, I'm gonna go measure that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's kind of perfect actually. So 6 rows of pavers is 35 inches, 35 1/8. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the asphalt at 35 1/4 all the way, which will leave me enough space for 6 rows of pavers. Another thing I'm gonna have to do, because the asphalt does like a tiny little curve, I'm gonna cut a piece of wood, and I'm gonna cut the piece of wood to have like a 2-inch notch, and on this side 2 inches and 1/4, so it sits flush with the pavers, and then I'm gonna screed it. So when I bring the vibrating plate, it doesn't sink below the asphalt and it's perfectly flush from left to right. All right, careful, Meow. One-eighth pitch. This line is perfectly straight and we need to keep this line perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab these blocks, okay? We're gonna put them right there next to this and we're gonna try and not touch it, okay? We're gonna try and go right there.
Okay, because this is like our guide.
Exactly, this is our guiding line. So we're gonna go something like that. You gotta go all the way around. Or you could go over there and jump. Oh no. It's starting to rain now. Come on kids, let's go inside. All right. right, so today was a great success, to be honest. It's 3:30 p.m. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but guess what? It's raining. For now, we pretty much finished the entire driveway. I screeded about 3/4 of the path, and we were starting to lay pavers. It's okay. We're gonna have to completely close up shop, I think. 3:30 p.m., day 11. My camera's getting wet. Let's go. Good morning. We are Tuesday, 7 a.m., day 12. Today is a perfect example of how a DIYer has to work to get a job done. And I know how little time we have with a full-time job, and that's why I started today. I tried to be here for 6, but only got here at 7. Brought my little man here. We're gonna try and work from 7 to 9, get 2 hours in before work. Then I gotta go sit in front of a computer all day. And then hopefully it's still nice out at 5 p.m. I'll try and be here from 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 and keep laying pavers. And hopefully I could show you guys how if you wake up early, put in the hours needed, you could get stuff done. You could have a side hustle, you could get stuff done around the house. You just need to wake up early, set your mind straight on it, and get the job done. That's today, that's the other day. I'm gonna have to do this more and more until the project's done, or else my mother-in-law will never have a completed driveway and front yard. So let's go, 7 a.m. So I kind of just ran into a problem. So at the end of the path here, I had put a bit too much gravel. And so to fix that, I had to dig down a tiny bit into the gravel. But now I have an issue because I can't screed it without picking up and breaking all of the gravel. My level stays stuck because now the bars are so low that my gravel in the middle is higher than the bars. So I want to remove all of these rocks. I want to have a good time screeding the stone dust. Okay, now let's see. I have to go to work now. It's almost 9 o'clock. All right, so I came here right after work. It's 5:45. I'm gonna try and screed this area towards the front door. I think we might have 3, max 4 more days, hopefully, crossing my fingers. Obviously, there's other things like landscaping or the little deck. We finished screeding stone dust. Yes! Let's go! finished with the string line. That's it. We did the path all the way. Now we're just missing this tiny little section, which is what, 12, 14 feet long? I'll do that tomorrow morning before work. All right, guys, I'll leave you with this. Next time, I'm finishing this project. That's it, we're finished. No more laying pavers. Not. We finished all the way. Are we done? No. Are we close to being done? Kinda. It's 7:30. I believe we've been here for 2 hours now. So time to go home. Let's hope next time we could be this much closer to being done. We are day 15. It is 11 a.m. and I got a cutoff saw today, but I can't do anything until I mark out all of my lines and I have everything figured out. I've never really done round corners, so this is my first time. Right now I'm trying to figure out what's my straight line. I'm trying to do closest to the garage, starting with this edge right here. And I think I just found my perfect perpendicular from the house. This blue line here is actually the first mark I did and it was wrong, so I'm glad I did it again. And now we're just gonna fix that marking with a pencil.
Honestly, I had no idea what I was doing. I kept trying to find the right line, and as you can see, it was a struggle. Thankfully, my brother-in-law came in just in time.
This point fucks everything up.
I agree.
I think you just freehand it.
So it's 1 p.m. now. I'm really not happy. I'm gonna go have lunch. I thought I'd have all the cuts done today. It took me, what, like 2-3 hours just to get lines in, curvatures with a pencil. I kind of wish I just went straight lines, not gonna lie. I could see now why people make just straight cuts. Curves are very complicated, not only to mark, but I'm still not even at the cutting part. I'm sure the cutting is gonna be more complicated than square corners. So kudos to everyone that voted on my YouTube poll and said, do curved corners. This will probably add me 1 or 2 days of work. Hopefully not. Hopefully I could get all the cuts in today, but I don't think so. We want to try and have the least amount of thin slivers. Now that we finished marking all of the lines everywhere, I'm going to try and remove blocks like this, or at least as many complete blocks as possible. So to do that, I'm going to have to find smaller ones, put this one back, and now mark another line. We don't want this, we want a bigger piece. So make sure to wear eye protection, earmuffs, and a mask, because this stuff is bad for you. Although you might think that that was one long take, it was not. It took me 4 takes because I do about 4 meters. I run away, I breathe, and I restart. Why? Because, well, I hate wearing a mask, especially when it starts fogging up. The dust it creates is not only bad for your lungs, but if it gets wet, it's almost like a slurry, like a concrete or cement slurry. And if that wetness sticks to your pavers and you don't wash it off, it's gonna be extremely hard to get rid of. Constantly wash the slurry off. Don't wait 3-4 hours to wash it off. Wash it off and then go back to cutting. I feel pretty silly right now. This cutoff saw is not like the previous one I got that had the attachment for the hose that sprayed water on the blade. Oh man, that's annoying. It's 5:55, I'm signing off. This lady was walking by, I think she lives a few houses down, said, hey, you're not supposed to be making noise at this time on a holiday. So yeah, I'll stop now. But as you can see, the curve is looking real nice. It is 5:15 p.m. and I'm hoping to get at least 2 hours in today. So far, I'm really happy with yesterday's results, and I'm hoping to get the same kind of results today. We did it. It's too bad I can't make noise after 7 p.m. It's kind of a bummer. I don't know if I should come tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. or if I should come tomorrow 4 p.m. maybe even 3 p.m. Try and get at least 4 hours in. I think I only have about 4 hours of cuts to do all the curves and all the other straights on the path. Still pretty happy with the progress today, but I just wish I had more time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. 5:30 p.m. I'm just gonna be here for an hour and a half. I just wanna get a few more cuts in because tomorrow I'm gonna try and come the full day. So I'm gonna try and get an hour and a half cuts done. So technically not a full day, just an hour and a half. With the outside corner, I could keep cutting with the saw, and if anything, it just cuts a bit wider on the back or on the front. But on inside corners, if I were to do that, it would actually cut into the paver, and then I'd have to restart. So for inside corners, grab each block, move it out of the way, and then cut, trying to follow the line. But on outside cuts, I could kind of just go in from the side and keep plunging the saw into it. So outside corners, definitely less time than inside corners, but I guess we'll see later. Listen, this weekend, I'm saying I'm finishing this weekend, okay? Just for the record. So right now, Friday, 1 p.m. I think once again, I'm being optimistic, but I think it's realistic. So let's get cracking, let's start cutting. I did it. And I think I did it in way less time. It is 1:46. I think I did that in like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I got the technique down. Whew. Let's start laying pavers all along the edges now. Alright guys, so as you can see, I would technically have to cut on both sides to do it properly. I spoke about it with my mother-in-law and she said it's perfectly fine. She couldn't see a difference. But I'm going to be very meticulous on how I place them and then put my edge restraint and make sure that they're all perfectly positioned before putting in the polymeric sand. From far, you really can't tell, but from up close and when you're right above it, you could definitely tell. So the one thing I am gonna do with these curves is make sure that I'm using little pavers. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very happy with the results. I'm extremely satisfied with the results, actually. I don't know what day it is today, but all I know is that it's almost 7 p.m., 6:46. I'm tired. So about 5 hours of work today. I really thought I was gonna be able to get all the pavers perfectly flush and aligned with the edges. And I really thought I was gonna start putting the edge restraint today, but that's okay. I'll get to that tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, apparently it's supposed to rain. I really hope not. But tomorrow the goal is to finish all of the edges, including the edge restraint with the big 10-inch nails, put that in, and to finish all of the corners and paver edges all on the walkway as well. And that's about it. I think I'll be able to get there tomorrow. It's very, very good. I mean, it's looking very promising. So for that, I'm extremely happy. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Calling it a night. See ya. Good morning. It is 8:30 in the morning. We are Saturday and I want to get this done. See, all that almost looks like cement slurry. I think that's what this stuff, when it's wet, it gets, you can compact it, and probably with the weight of the saw blade or my foot or something, all of these edges just went right down. So maybe if you paver pros, let me know what's going on there or how to prevent this from happening so I don't have to set every single edge border. Okay, so for edge restraint, some people use cement, some people use plastic borders with 10-inch nails. I personally used the plastic borders in my backyard for my paver patio last year, and so far so good. So I'm just gonna keep doing it the way I did it last year. Leave me a comment if you think something is better than another, or if you guys actually did an actual test comparison, one versus the other, and maybe let 5-10 years pass. I would love to see that video. All across YouTube, I see two different professionals doing two different things. So this is what I'll be using today. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It's looking pretty sick. Pretty happy with this. Let's finish the driveway. I went back home for lunch, and the next thing you know, it was pouring rain, so I didn't come back, and now it's 5:20. So really, my entire day kind of got ruined. Am I gonna complete it now tomorrow? I don't know. I'm really, I don't know. So I'm gonna try and work under the rain a bit. I'm calling it a day. Sadly, it's only 6:15, so the rain won't stop. I've been here for an hour under the pouring rain, and I've had enough. Let's try and complete it Sunday, tomorrow. I think it's doable. Let's find out. What's up, my friends? I got a plate compactor for the day. It's currently 11 a.m. and I believe we are I'm not sure anymore, guys. I think I lost track at around day 14. At the end, I'll make sure to actually publish exactly how many hours I worked on this project, not just days, but how many hours per day. All right, guys, so today's objective is actually to finish this driveway and never come back. That's probably a lie because I will have to come back to finish the landscaping, but that is not part of the driveway project. Luckily today it's not raining, so we're gonna be finishing the pathway over there, and I'm gonna make sure to finish all the borders, this curve, and install the edge restraint with the 10-inch nails all the way to the end of the path. And then, that's actually why I got the plate compactor. We're gonna put the polymeric sand throughout. We're gonna compact it in. We'll make sure that the pavers are nice and locked in. Let's do it. Waiting for like a congratulations. Yeah, yeah, we're done, guys. Oh no, polymeric sand, let's do it. Okay, so just like with any other product, first thing I'm gonna do is read the instructions. I got the color beige because, well, my pavers are kind of beige. Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna cover the stones, and then we're gonna turn on the vibrating plate. We're gonna pass it everywhere. We're gonna make sure to vibrate it in. Hopefully the high pavers get pushed down a bit and everything becomes perfectly uniform. And then we're gonna broom it in again. If there's any low spots in the corners or I see that there's not enough polymeric sand, I'll add some more. And then we're gonna read the instructions again about watering. They say to Make sure to put some everywhere. I just opened up the last Polymeric sand bag. I only bought 10. Oh my God, I feel so stupid. I don't even think I'm gonna have enough for the driveway, and I still have the entire walkway to do. We had enough Polymeric sand to do the driveway. Whew, that was a close one. That was pretty crazy, intense for the lungs. I really wish I had a mask. I don't have a mask here today. Anyways, I feel really stupid. Look at what's beside me. I just found more than half a bag right here, and I got a quarter bag in the garage. So I'm gonna keep laying it around the walkway, and then I'm gonna see how many I gotta go buy at Home Depot before it closes.
Your delivery is
Okay, thank you. Let's take them in.
wow, babe.
Yeah, you like it?
I love it.
You think your mom's gonna love
I
it?
think so. Am I allowed to send her pictures?
No. Too bad she's in France. But
In Italy.
oh, Italy. Anyways, it'll be a surprise. I got all this excess that I'm gonna bring over there now. Bring in the water! And that's it, my friends. The job here is done. I mean, other than the landscaping, also got to take this down and build a new deck over these stairs. I don't know if I'll be able to complete this in 7 days. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's absolutely impossible that I complete this project. I'm finishing this project. Are we close to being done? Kinda. If any of those projects interest you and you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and hey, if you're a professional, I wanna know your opinion, so leave a comment down below. I'm Mateo, and I'm out of here. See you in the next video.